Hey, welcome back to another Acoustic Shoppe's Mandolin Sessions. I'm Jeremy Chapman, and today we're going to be working on Amazing Grace. We're going to start out with a very simple version of the melody. This is a 3/4 time song, so it's going to be that waltz, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's got 3 beats per minute. We'll talk about that rhythm for your backup when you're playing along with somebody, and we'll also talk about how to play the melody. Again, this is a very basic one. It's a good place to start out if you're new to mandolin. In the key of G, a song that we all recognize, Amazing Grace. Okay, so a quick point of reference for this one. Like I said, it is a 3/4 time. We're only playing on the first and third beats of each measure. And you'll see on the tablature that there's a little bit of a quarter note pause or rest. We're not actually resting. Normally a rest means you're going to stop the note from ringing. We're just going to kind of let that the first beat sustain until you get to the third beat. So if, as an example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're letting that first note kind of just ring out all the way through until we hit the third beat there. So it fills that space that is occupied by the by the quarter note rest. So we'll start out at the very beginning of the song. It's going to start out with an open D string, and it's on the last beat of the measure before it. So it starts on like the 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So we go right into that 5 after that D string. Open 5th fret, pause, and then 2nd fret on the A string, and you can do that twice in a row, like pause, open A, 5, 2, O. We'll stop right there. That's just the first 3 measures, 4 measures almost. It starts again on that open D string on the 3rd beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, D, 5, 2, 2, pause, open, 5, pause, 2, O. And then we'll go on from there. Starts with that D string again. D, 5, almost identical. 2, 2. And then here we're going to go 5 on the A string and then E, 5. You can hold that 5 down. It's good practice when you're first starting out. To hold that down so it sustains, but it's really difficult to get it so your like the pad of your ring finger isn't touching the E string, and you get kind of that dead note. You want it to come straight down on it, and then open E. So again, that second half of that is starting on that D string. 5, 2, 2, O, 5 on the A, E, 5. And then we go to that 2 on the A, and this takes us to the second line of the tablature. 5, 2, 2, 5 on the D string, 2, O. And then we're back almost to the beginning. O, 5, 2, 2, A, 5, and then just to ring out A, 5. And that last note just kind of let ring. Then when we get to the chords for the song, when you're backing up somebody singing it or somebody else playing a solo, 3/4 time with mandolin's a little bit fun. It's a little tricky. We're playing those off beats, but since it's a 3/4, it's almost like doing a waltz dance where you like do a pause, step, step, pause, step, step, pause, step, step. We're on the step, step, or the 2, 3. We're kind of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Always on that. We're pausing on that first beat of every measure. And that's where the bass player would be just playing their single note on the 1, and then we follow up with 2 more beats. So I'm going to play through the chords once, and then we'll do the whole song, melody, chords, and then back to the melody again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. May. 1, 2, 3. C. Back to G. G. D. G. C, G, D, G. Couple notes for the chords, for the rhythm. I'm doing more of that bluegrass style vamp chord. When you're starting out, you can just do a 2-finger version of that, which would be the 2nd fret and 3rd fret. 2nd fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the E string. That's your G chord. And to vamp it, all you do is kind of let your fingers rise up. You're not holding them down. It kind of just sustains too much. Right after playing it, just kind of lift your fingers up. Don't take them off the strings. Just let the strings lift your fingers. C is the same exact frets, just jump up a string. So now we're 2nd fret of the D string and 3rd fret of the A string. And then for the D chord, a lot of books you'll read will show you this. That open D chord is a great sounding chord, and I use it a lot, but you can't really vamp that one as easy. I recommend taking this C chord and sliding it forward 2 more frets to 4 on the D and 5 on the A. And if you had that 3rd finger, it'll be 7, 4, and 5. And the reason I recommend those 3 closed chords is then you can move that up on the neck and do that anywhere, where that open D chord is only good for D. You can't really change position on the neck. A quick note, when you're doing the rhythm and getting ready to go back into your next solo, or if you're backing up a vocalist and getting ready to play your first solo, the D string, that open D, comes when we would have done one of our 2, like the 2, 3. So if we're playing the chords, it's like G, D, G, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So normally I'll just leave off that last measure to give yourself enough time to get prepared for your solo. So it'd be G, D, back to G. It just gives you enough time to be ready for your solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Get ready for our solo again. Well, there you have it. That is a basic melody to Amazing Grace in the key of G, a 3/4 time song for your mandolin learning enjoyment. In today's video, I'm playing the Eastman MD515 TV-WM for wide nuts. This is the new wide nut mandolin that came out with the Sunburst. I also am playing using a tone guard on the back of this one. This is, I think, the Deco pattern on the tone guard. I'm using a Jeremy Chapman signature model from Tone Slabs. I like to pick a whole lot. And then I'm also using a D'Addario Eclipse tuner to keep my instrument tuned. These are all products you can find on the website. Also, if you're interested, I did write a book for Hal Leonard called Do It Yourself Mandolin. We also have those available, and you can check those out in the link below.